Alright farmers, welcome back to the channel. So we've got a new map. Right, so this is Southern Cross Station. This is by Hox23, 116.44 megabyte on the download. And it says on the website, welcome to Southern Cross Station. This is a fictional place based on New South Wales, Australia. Oh, very nice. So what are we talking about from a slot count perspective? If you come on Farm Manager or start from scratch, you're going to use 842 slots. If you come on New Farmer, you're going to use 1010. Now the difference between the two is obviously the equipment, but these buildings, well some of these buildings anyway, aren't here. So this is the start farm. The sheds are here. No, those sheds aren't there. The farmhouse isn't there. The diesel tank isn't there. The silo isn't there. And then that shed over there isn't there. But the semicircle one is. And what does make it strange, you come over to the actual farmhouse itself, is the wardrobe trigger on the outside is still there on all three game modes, but the house isn't. It's just proper random. It's just a trigger, this one here, in the middle of a big open patch of land. Fair enough. So what are we talking about from an equipment perspective? So if we go into this menu here, so we've got under medium tractors, we've got the John Deere 7810. We got under large tractors the Russell Mash RSM 2375. Under trucks we got the Mack Anthem 6x4, which is on all three game modes, just the one truck, which is a bit random. We got the Harvester, the New Holland CH 7.70. Under cars we got the Lizard Pickup 1986. Under trailers we got the Loadkin Distinction Triple Hopper. Under auger wagons we got the Bergman GTW 330. Then we've got the header for the harvester, the Varifeed 28 foot. On the cultivators, the Russell Mash K12 200, my personal favourite, mind you. On the seeders, we've got the Lemkin Solitaire 12. Again, personal favourite on the seeder there. On the sprayers, we've got the Hardy Mega 1200L. On the front loaders, we've got the Quickie Q6M. On the front loader tools, we've got the Albert Pallet Fork. On the belt systems, we've got the Conveyor 1690, and then the Meridian TL 1239, and then under miscellaneous we got the Bachmann MHAL 432035 trailer. So that's all your equipment that you'd start with. So if you come on New Farmer, what land do we start with? So if we go into this map here, this is your PDA, we'll click on that. So we start with the main farm area there, field 1, field 20, and then this area here. That's a nice bit of land to get started on. Now, if you're coming on Farm Manager or start from scratch, what are we talking about from a field price perspective? And we're going to start off with field 10, 73 grand. Field 26, 57 grand. That looks to be the cheapest one. I mean, you could have field 8. What's that one? 62. Now, so we're looking at 26. Then the largest one is going to be field 2, 676. Yeah, field 2, because you actually get field 2 and 7 together. That's a little group. 676 grand. Ah, not that bad. And here's a couple of areas dotted around if you want to do a bit of forestry, mind you. Although saying that, when you go out onto the map, it doesn't really look to be that many trees. Fair enough. Right, so we're on the main farm. So obviously you've got your house here. You've got your wardrobe trigger there. You've got the sleep trigger there. And if we come up over here, we've got two sheds. Obviously you've got your big tractor onto there. Two of your conveyors. No, not both conveyors. One's Meridian, isn't it? Two of your augers. Another shed there. There's your auger wagon. Then around the corner here, we've got another enclosed shed with your sprayer in. If you come back around here, got a water tank there. You then got your silo. Obviously you're going to need those augers to use that silo, which is why they're there. Then you've got a shed over here, bit of a lean-to through the bushes, why not? And then back around again, and you start where we originally started with the three sheds. You've got your diesel tank, and a bit of equipment over there. 15,000 litres. Job's a good one. Yeah, I mean, it's nice and open. You can easily place some stuff down here. Maybe some greenhouses or a production chain. No problem. Ah, I like that. Right, we're now going to come all the way up to the top corner of the map. Right, so what's in this top corner? It's one of those watchtowers. Oh, look at the view out. You just see from this tower that just how open it really is. I mean, there's a few trees dotted around, but nothing too much to be getting on with. That is brilliant. You just get a feel of how big and open this map is. Oh, love it. Right, we're now going to come all the way down to this area here. Right, so what's in this area? This is going to be a sell point. This is called Grain Corp. Fair enough. Obviously a big industrial farm agriculture selling point. Got two weighbridges there. Pull over there if you want to keep an eye on your weight. And come down in the middle here to your sell point. And unload it all in there. Yeah, very nice. You could even close that down. Keep the rain out. Well, you don't really get much rain in Australia though, do you? Fair enough. Right, we're now going to come down to this corner here. Right, so what's down in this area? Well, this is going to be called the Southern Cross Grain sell point. Yeah. Again, another big agricultural facility for you to sell your stuff at. There's a worker having a little mooch around. Sell all your stuff in there. Close that gate if you really want to. I do like these big areas. It just looks industrialised. You know, a big old... That looks a little glitchy there. What's going on with that? Alright, fair enough. We'll move on. Seems to be flashing at stuff. Very random. Right, we're now going to move up to this area here. Right, so what's in this area? This is a silo, but you don't actually own the land. This is the flat bottom bin 3608. There's no augers here. But then again, you could make it a little base if you wanted to. Yeah, fair enough. Obviously, if you come down here by this bit of land, you got the sheds here. A couple of lean-tos over there. Yeah, another shed over there. You could easily make this your base. Nice big area for you to expand onto. Yeah, I like it. Right, we're now going to come over to this area here. Right, so what have we got in this area? Well, first off, this is going to be your sawmill. So you've got your production chain menu there. 100 grand to buy. Pallet spawn point there. Then pull your vehicle over this area. Hit your sell wood icon. And then down here, around the corner, there we are, is where you take out your wood chips. All fairly simple enough. So then if we come down here and over the road, can I get out over there? Soon find out. I may need to jump over a fence. Oh yeah, we are going to have to jump over a fence. So what? Can I not jump over this fence? Ah, there we go. That's better. And that one. And that one. It's shocking. So we got another area here. So this is going to be your sell point. This is going to be called Grain West Corp. Fair enough. So like the previous ones, just pull up and unload in there. Close the gate if you want to. Fair enough. Another industrial little area for you. So we're now going to come over to the main area down here. So we'll start in the bottom right hand corner. Right, so starting off, we've obviously got by that icon is the animal dealer. Fair enough. So pull up there. Obviously we don't have any barns or pastures. If you place those down and you want to get some animals, you come down here. Then we'll carry on having a little walk in the February sunshine in Australia. Obviously, according to the website, it says climate change to reflect Australian seasons. So normally you start the game off in August, but this is started off in February. Fair enough. Round to the right here, we've got our oil mill, a production chain for you. So we'll spin around the corner there. So pallet spawn point there, loading in point at the front, and your production chain menu down the side. 80 grand to buy. And we'll come back out. Over the road, we've got a carpentry. So you've got your Selwood icon there. Pull your vehicle around there. And we'll go around this side. Then we've got the pallet spawn point there. And then around the corner here is your production chain menu. 60 grand to buy. And then we'll jump over that fence. So over the road is the dairy. There you are, 70 grand to buy. Obviously down this side is your loading in point. Round the back is your pallet spawn point. And if we come back out of there, because that fence looks a little bit too high for me to jump over. We'll come over the road. We've got your spinnery. So you come down to your production chain menu there. 60 grand to buy. Down the side here. Loading in point there. Pallet spawn point there. Then we'll come back out. Is this fenced in all the way around? Can I jump the fence? Let's give it a go. No. Fence is too high. Maybe I need to go to the gym a bit more. Dear oh dear. Right, so we'll come back down here. Look at all those deer in the road. Oh, that was nice. I mean, if you come on Farm Manager or start from scratch, there's a few houses down here. You could place like a duffel bag down or something like that and start it all off. Yeah, very nice. Right, where's the entrance? Oh, we are. Here we go. Right, in here is your sugar mill. So pallet spawn point there at the front. Production chain menu there. 80 grand to buy. Then round the back, got your loading in point right there. Then we'll come back out onto the main road. Yeah, you could easily start one of these houses as your base. Bit of grassland as well. You could just park a few tractors on that. Fair enough. Then over here you got a sell point. So we are going to go and click on that. This is going to be called, there you are, Southern Cross Animal Feed. Looks like you should be able to sell bales there, mind you. And we'll carry on around. Go to the next one over here is your cereal factory. These are all pretty much base game factories, so should all be familiar with them by now. Oh, that's a little different. Don't normally have that there. So you're loading it in point there. Oh, we can't close it down, that's a shame. Pallet spawn point there. And there's your production chain menu there. 110 grand to buy. We come out of there. Back up the road a little. Obviously keeping your eye out for traffic. We'll come in here. All the way down to the end. So you're loading in point there. So what's this going to be called? This is a sell point. There you are. Southern Cross Flour Mill. Fair enough. And then we'll come back out the road. Over the weighbridge. To the next one on the left hand side. So we'll come in here. It's your debris crusher. Obviously loading there or loading there. We could even come around the back up the ramp. Or do you like it when they put a ramp in for your debris crusher? Very nice. Then we'll come back out of there. Back up the road here. To the left hand side. There's a massive fence all the way around. So I'm going to have to go all the way. Oh, that should be alright going down here. Yes, that'll be alright. Is your fuel station. How much are they charging down here? 69. Nice. Oh dear, oh dear. Then we'll come up the main road. To the next part. This is going to be your diner. Now, is it going to be called a diner? Is it going to be called something else? Maybe called restaurant. So we'll go around the back. There's your sell point there. So this one is going to be called fast food restaurant. Fair enough. Then next door to that is going to be your supermarket. Is it called supermarket? It's going to be called grocery mart. Interesting. We'll find out. It's two here. Fair enough. So that is going to be called grocery mart. There you are. And then we'll come watching out for the fence. We'll come out of there. Have to go back round here. Back down. Over the road here. It's going to be your main shop area. Clever Motors. So there's your shop menu there. And next door to that, round the fence, is going to be your workshop area. So pull your vehicle in the hatch marking area there. Hit the spanner, get it all fixed up. And we'll come back out, back down the road a little. On the left hand side here is going to be your grate factory. So pallet spawn point there. Production chain menu there. 80 grand to buy. And your loading in point there. Then next door to that is going to be your bakery. So obviously your loading in point there. Pallet spawn point there. And then around the front is your production chain menu. 50 grand to buy. And then the last but not least, we'll go over here. We get to it this way. We've got to go back out to the main road probably. Round past the house. Oh, we'll go around the back of the house. Why not? So you could easily park a few vehicles around the back of this house. If you wanted to go down that route. Easily. Right. Get myself lost in the trees. So in it. We've got these 2 buy points here. So we'll zoom in. We have got lime station and a lime station. 2 lime stations. Fair enough. Right. We're going to have a little flyover now. Just so you can have a little bit of a look at the area that we're talking about. Now, when you come down to this area and you want to sell stuff, what can you sell? And the answer is pretty much everything. And when I say pretty much everything, that's because you can't sell the usual things. You can't sell like diesel and seeds and liquid fertilizer and herbicide and solid fertilizer and all that. But everything else you can sell, which is great. I do like it when a map puts it in so you can sell all the stuff that you're going to be getting out the ground or producing yourself. You know, so we've had some maps where it's just like the supermarket's not selling chocolate. It's like, what's going on there? It's just really random. Every supermarket sells chocolate, but this map has got it all. Apart from the usual stuff that you're not going to be able to sell, you can sell everything else, which is great. Absolutely great. I mean, you have got these few sheds dotted around the map as well. If you wanted to place down like a sleep trigger here, or a house, you know, a farmhouse or something like that. I mean, you could put a duffel bag in a corner and sleep in a shed if you really wanted to. You know, you do you. It's entirely up to you. There's a few of those knocking around. Yeah, I like this map. Very nice. You've even got like these channels dotted around, which is probably going to mess up the AI, mind you, because you know what they're like. No, I like it. Big open farmland. Obviously, as you can imagine, for Australia. Very nice. Right, so that's your map tour done. Drop it in the comments below. What are you thinking of doing? Are you going to be doing some animals, get them pens placed down, or are you just going to smash out the farm work? We'll see what people are thinking, because there's not really much forestry on the go. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.